Hey everyone, we'll wait for some people to get here. For those who are joining right away or watching this later, this is for the most part a promo for tomorrow. So we'll definitely talk about tomorrow. And hopefully you guys are excited about that. Hey Diane, yes, I can see you. We'll give it a few minutes because I went live a few minutes early for people to get here. We got 12 people already. So while we're starting, who all has their merch already? Hey, Stephanie. I want to remember to bring up the merch every time. Masks, which hopefully we won't need in the near future. Hopefully in the next few months, we will no longer have masks, but you know, shirts, lots of shirts. And I think, Nia, is your apron still over here?
It's in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Well, we had an apron for Nia, but it's in the kitchen now. But I have masks and t-shirts, but you can get all kinds of things. You can get coffee mugs, you can get phone cases, you can get hoodies, you can get onesies for babies. There's all kinds of stuff you can get. So first, let's talk about tomorrow. I'm excited about tomorrow. I'm excited about every week. But tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun and very informative. So for those of you who were with us for our last episode with Councilman Christopher Awe, we had a great discussion between him and then someone in the comments who turned out to be a future guest of the show and a current Biden-Harris staffer named Jeria Boone, who's also a daughter of my church. So she's going to be our guest tomorrow, and I'm very excited. We're obviously going to talk about the ticket. We'll talk about the importance of voting. We'll talk about some of the smear campaigns that have been going on against the ticket, as well as some of the valid criticisms. And basically, anything you've ever wanted to know about the current Democratic ticket or the current Democratic Party, this will be the time to discuss it. I have been wanting to talk to, I think Michael and I have both been wanting to talk to a Democratic staffer since we started doing this. And it's taken a little bit of time to find somebody. And this may not even be our only campaign staffer that we talk to over the course of the campaigns or perhaps after them. But definitely the first of a discussion we wanted to have. So, Nia, can you think of anything specific that we would want to talk about tomorrow that we should mention today?
Nope.
My wife's right over. She's over there, I guess.
Why would you point in the opposite direction of where
I was trying to figure out because I was looking on the screen, and when I point this way, it looks like I'm pointing over there. It's backwards. It's confusing. By the way, Lily, I don't know where you're watching this, but tag me in a comment, and I will direct you to my eyeglass group, or you can just type in affordable eyeglass addicts into Facebook and join my eyeglass group, and you can find out where I get all these cool frames. They're all prescription. So that's the first thing is to talk about tomorrow. Get your questions ready. Again, I don't know where entirely the discussion is going to go, but I know it'll be interesting, and I'm looking forward to it just based on my interactions with Jeria and based on her comments on the show last week. I think she's a firecracker. I'm very excited about this. So here's another thing a couple people brought up, and I just thought I would talk about it since we're doing the promo. So right now, the show broadcasts to a few different places, and that's because we're trying to build our audience. It broadcasts to my Facebook, Michael's Facebook, the Music Politics page, my music page, the Music Politics group, and YouTube. So if you are watching somewhere and you're not watching the same place as other people, and then you comment and other people comment on a different place, not everybody sees the same comments. We see most of them here in the streaming software. So me and Michael and the guest can see pretty much all the comments, unless the only ones we can't see is if somebody starts a watch party. Those comments stay inside the watch party. But if you want to see everybody else's comments, then my suggestion would be that everybody should watch it specifically on the Music Politics page. Once you're familiar with the show, that's probably the best place to watch it, because the majority of people will be watching it from there. And then it still broadcasts to my page and to Michael's page, but that's really for us to try to get a new audience, because there's people that are friends with Michael and friends with myself that still haven't watched the show. So if you're concerned about seeing as many of the comments as you can, that's the place to watch the show, on the actual Music Politics page, as opposed to on one of our personal pages or even in the group. And again, we can see the group comments, and everybody that's in the group can see the group comments. But if you're trying to see as many comments as possible, that would be the way to do it. Okay, so let's talk about what we got coming up in the next few weeks. It's looking like, and I think I said this last week, it's looking like September 1st is going to be Michael and myself. We have talked about doing more episodes without a guest, since that's what we did for our first episode. And that's what we did for my birthday. And we've talked about the possibility of doing that every first Tuesday, maybe every other first Tuesday. We're not sure yet exactly how frequently it'll be. But I think that's what's going to be, unless a guest that we just can't turn down drops in our lap between now and next week, then that's what we're probably going to do. And then we may or may not suggest that past guests can drop in the way we did on my birthday. Again, we'll see. We're still kind of formulating this plan, but that's going to be the current plan for the 1st. For the 8th, we have Asia Penix, and I've already talked about her. She's a protest organizer in Rockford, Illinois, which is where they've been using quite a lot of unjust police tactics to arrest protesters and charge them with felonies. So we'll be talking about that. Rockford, Illinois is also pretty close to Kenosha, Wisconsin. And if you have been following the news cycle, or you have seen what I posted on my page or what's been posted on the Music Politics page, you probably heard about what happened in Kenosha last night. So there's a fairly good chance that we'll talk about that on the 8th. There's a fairly good chance we'll talk about that tomorrow with Jeria. But that's the plan for the 8th. And then for the 15th, it's not finalized yet, but coincidentally, Diane, I think we're going to have another musician on the show for the 15th. Not what you asked, which is in terms of having actual music on the show. That opens up a whole different, like, not only would it require a whole lot more setup in terms of audio and video equipment and stuff like that, but also then we have to deal with copyrights if we played anything that was written, as opposed to, so that's not something we're going to try to do anytime soon, Diane, but thanks for the suggestion. But we are going to every so often talk to somebody from music as kind of a, not, rather than do politics or social issues every episode. And there is a famous drummer that considers Michael to be one of his biggest influences that's expressed interest in coming on the show. And I thought that would be a good one for the 15th. So again, I'm not going to lock in everything. Hey, Latoya. Hey, Brandy. We'll announce the week before like we always do, but that's what we're looking at so far. So that's through the 15th, and then we'll have to see what kind of shape the world is in between now and the end of September. My wife's birthday is right after that, so I'll have to make sure that whoever we have after her birthday is something that she would want to see. Nia, what do you want to do for your birthday?
Nothing.
Okay, well, we'll go from there. So I think that just about covers it. Hey, Jeremy, it's good to see you. One of these days you'll be on the show. Maybe you can pop in on the 1st and hang out with Michael and I for a little bit, since we won't have an official guest at that show. That would be great. I think a lot of the people that know Jeremy would love to see him. So I think we've got it covered. Tomorrow's Jeria from the Biden-Harris campaign, and that's going to be a very interesting discussion. I know there's going to be a lot of questions, a lot of things to discuss. Again, there's been a lot of smears, particularly about Kamala Harris, as well as a lot of legitimate criticisms about the DNC ticket. And I love being able to talk to somebody about from the inside perspective in terms of all the things that they face. And then, like I said, September 1st, probably just be me and Michael, maybe with some pop-ins. Again, I'll put the what's the expression? Put the bug in the air, bug in the ear. I'm just throwing it out there that a Jeremy pop-in would be nice. That's all I was trying to say. There's an expression for that, but
Butt in the water.
a butt in the water. I don't think I've heard that one before. Yeah, a fart in the bathtub. Yeah, peeing in the pool. And then, like I said, we talked about the merch, but we talk about the merch every time. Jeremy says he's done. I'm assuming that he means he's down, but yeah, bug in his ear was one thing, but yeah, there's another one. It's been a very, very taxing week, and my brain is already has no more capacity for braining. So did the merch. What'd you say?
Roy G. Biv.
What do you mean, Roy G. Biv? Some of the colors of the merch?
For your shirts. Did you get them?
I actually do think I have. Well, I don't have the whole rainbow. I have red. I have the primary colors, yellow, blue, and then I also have black. And I don't know where it is. I've been looking for my shirt that has the picture of me and Michael on it. We have that one. I can't. It's here somewhere. I don't think I've worn it outside of the house yet. I think it's mostly. Oh, here it is. So, got the merch. I talked about that if you want to make sure you see as many of the comments as possible, watch on the official Music Politics page. I talked about some of our upcoming guests. I think I've covered everything. I really just wanted to make sure that we're all excited about tomorrow. I really hope that Christopher will be popping in the comments to hassle Jeria the way she hassled him. Maya, if you're out there. In fact, let me message Maya right now just to remind her to talk to her client. Remind her about. So tonight is Monday Moments with Maya. Are you guys going to join us? It's 8:30 p.m. Central, and she's usually only on for like 5 or 10 minutes. I've tried to catch the past several Mondays. It really is exactly what she says it is, which is essentially see, I just lost the word. I told you my brain is done for. It's an inspirational, kind of like a pep talk to start your week, I think is kind of what the Monday Moments with Maya are about. And there's never anything negative. It's just the way you can start your week with maybe a different positive outlook. And, Maya's whole brand is about that, the Be a Possibility brand. And Maya's been such an asset to both Michael and myself. We definitely want to support her in any way we can. So anybody who's available tonight at 8:30, go by the Maya Winston page and check out Monday Moments with Maya. We got anything else? Nia, anything you can think of? So I know a lot of the fans of this show are also fans of Soul Asylum, and a bunch of Soul Asylum fans and friends have reached out to me this week. Just basically everybody's sharing their condolences. Ryan lost his sister. So there's definitely some fundraisers you can contribute to if you're a fan of Soul Asylum or a fan of Ryan and want to be supportive. I believe they're on his page, but if not, some of the other Soul Asylum fans can point those out. We can share them from the Music Politics page too. Definitely we want to offer our support and love from the show to Ryan. So we'll probably try to mention that tomorrow as well. What's up? My cousin Will just joined. Are you in my glasses, Gloop? Are you in my glasses group, Will? If not, just join Affordable Eyeglass Addicts for where you can get cheap prescription frames. Yeah, I think that's everything. So come join us tomorrow. Let's make sure we have a lot of good questions for Jeria, and looking forward to September 1st, which will be kind of one of the classic Music Politics hangs. And we'll, for those who stop by tonight, we'll check out Monday Moments with Maya. I think we've covered everything. And this is the first time that I've gone live with my wife here in the room. Everybody say hi to Nia. Guess you can't really hear her. Nia, say hi. She's just looking at me like that's gonna.
Hi.
Oh, she said hi in the comments. Oh, I get it. So, yeah, maybe one day we'll get another appearance from Nia. We got to see her on my birthday, which was great. A lot of great people stopped by on my birthday. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I think we've covered everything with this promo. Make sure you're liked and following the Music Politics page. Make sure you're a member of the Music Politics group. Make sure you have your merch. Once again, face masks, t-shirts, and everything else. I really appreciate you guys. Michael really appreciates you guys. It's been such a great journey so far with this show, and hopefully we can continue to grow and continue to do new and exciting things and cover new and exciting topics. So thank you everyone for your support. Share the show, share the page, invite people to like the page, invite people to the group, and most importantly, share the live video when we are live. The more people see it, the more people see it. And then that in turn allows us to get more interesting and better guests. And then more people see it, and then we can get more interesting and better guests, and then more people see it, and that's our plan for growth. So thank you so much, everybody that's been supporting. We will see you tomorrow. I'm going to end the broadcast. Thanks for watching.